Getting ready for the US Citizenship Test? Finding it hard to remember all 100 civics questions? Don't worry, we're here to help. In this video, we'll cover all 100 civics questions from the 2008 version, presented slowly and in a random order, to make memorization easier. No matter where you are in your preparation, this video will help you gain confidence and stay on track. Let's get started.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name your U.S. representative. In what month do we vote for president? November. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who is the governor of your state now? During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who vetoes bills? The President. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was the first president? George Washington. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans.